What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Ernest Krim III, your favorite Black History teacher, coming right back at you with another Black History fact of the day. I had a very unfortunate experience last week with my students. I was on a conference call with them as a co-sponsor of our school's Black Student Union Club. We were having a discussion about COVID-19, how it impacts the Black community, and strategies to overcome that, and boom, then it happened. Our call was hacked and overtaken by a group of racists, and they began to scream violent racist threats with the N-word. Now, I don't even want to repeat it, and I talked about it on my social media. I also posted it there too, but I don't really want to say it here, but I'll just show the picture so you can see for yourself. Not only did they scream these words, but they also took control of our screen and started displaying pornography. It put me in a real uneasy state of mind, as you can probably imagine. As the dust settled, I began to think about a variety of things. Now, of course, being who I am, I thought about the racial component, and I'll touch on that later. But one of the first things that I realized I can do now was practice better security measures. This also made me realize that, I need to know more about cybersecurity. And I need to encourage my kids to go into that field a lot more, because as Black folks, we use the internet and social media as much, if not more, than any other racial group or demographic. How many of y'all have ever heard of Black Twitter? No other group has that claim to fame, right? Here's the problem though. Roughly 3% of all people in the cybersecurity field are Black. That's even more staggering than the teaching field, where 6% of all teachers are Black. Keep in mind that Black folks account for at least 13% of the general population, and some estimates even go as high as 14 or 15. This lets me know that we have to do more to incorporate this and promote this in our community. I had to do some deep thought that day, and I was like, do I even know somebody in this field? Then a light bulb went off, because I do. So this Black History fact of the day will be dedicated to the only person I know in the cybersecurity field. My brother, my friend, Mr. Terrance Jackson, aka me and my squad, me and my friends call him T-Jack or CEO. Terrance Jackson is a Howard University graduate, a world-renowned cybersecurity specialist, and the Chief Information Security Officer for Thycotic Software, which has been labeled as one of the fastest growing companies, y'all, in the world. Not just in a cybersecurity firm, I'm talking period. Additionally, he has been featured in various books, most recently Tribe of Hackers, which was published in 2019. Not just that, but various online publications as well, like Forbes magazine, for example, like IDG.com, aka the International Data Group, which is known as the #1 tech media company in the world. See, y'all, Terrence Jackson wouldn't be a part of the 3% if he was just some regular average Joe dude. He wouldn't be a part of the 3% if he wasn't committed to breaking the mold and doing something different with his life. So with that said, I got 3 things from Terence Jackson that I think that we can all implement to be more successful in our life and make history today. The first thing is, Terence Jackson got started early in his life. He knew at the age of 8 that he was interested in computers. Matter of fact, at the age of 8, he got his first computer, and he ain't turned back since. So we need to understand that if we know that we're interested in something, maybe we need to go back to our childhood and see what we were actually fixated on and go back and fine-tune that skill. If we're parents, we need to take note of the things our kids are addicted to and attracted to, and fine-tune and sharpen that skill. The second thing is, Terrence never stops learning. I told you he graduated from Howard University, but he didn't stop there. He holds over 15 certifications. See, a lot of us think that the degree proves that we're smart, but the degree is simply a benchmark. It's simply a hurdle that we jump over, but we keep going and we keep going. Those who are great and those who are truly committed to being great are committed to constantly educating themselves, because the computer that Terrence got at the age of 8 is far from the computers that we have now. 15 certifications. What have you done to learn and fine-tune your skill and your craft recently? The last thing, the third thing we can learn from Terrance Jackson is we have to surround ourselves with like-minded individuals, people who are committed to success, people who are motivated. I mean, for example, I met Terrence in a networking group, Breathe University, but it doesn't stop there. Terrence is a part of this group with his wife. Terrence's wife, shout out to Ajax, is just as motivated, if not more motivated than Terrence. So how can he not be great if he surrounded himself with people who are motivated on this call we get on every day, in this networking group, and the person that he wakes up to every day is focused too? So y'all, if you want to be great, if you want to break the mold and be a part of this 3% and make history, you gotta start early. And if you didn't start early, start now. But not just that, keep going. Number 2, keep educating yourself. All right, and the last thing is surround yourself with people who are motivated, because if you surround yourself with people who are focused on success and inspired, then you'll be following along with them too. So considering everything we talked about, everything we discussed, you know what I'm about to ask you, right? What action will you take to make history today?